Condensed milk is another such ingredient that makes our bakes and our cakes so delicious. And we often need it for frostings, for cakes, for other fillings, and we don't often have it on hand. Apart from that, it's expensive, it's difficult to store because after you have opened the tin, it does crystallize fairly soon. And apart from that, it is so delicious that mostly we end up eating it. So today, would you believe that I am actually going to teach you how to make condensed milk in a jiffy at home and at a much lower cost than you would pay in the market. Interested? Let's go. Here I have a heavy bottom pan. If you plan to double or half the recipe, take a pan of appropriate size, but it needs to have a heavy bottom. I'm adding in 250 ml of cool full fat milk. Note that there is no heat under the pan yet. To this, a quarter teaspoon of baking soda along with 175 grams of powdered sugar. I have ground up this sugar in my processor. It is not icing sugar. Mix this up to a smooth consistency. Take care to use a whisk which won't incorporate any air into the mixture, as this will ensure a smooth and velvety condensed milk. This done, it's time to add our hero ingredient, the milk powder. Feel free to use skimmed or full fat milk powder or even a coffee creamer as long as it tastes good. I'm using the everyday dairy whitener here. Blend all these well. Finally, I'm adding in 3/4 tablespoon of corn flour and mixing this in well too. Now, if it is beginning to seem like you may never have to buy condensed milk again, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel because this is just one recipe and I will be bringing you so many more such. Once everything is beautifully blended, turn on the heat under the pan. This needs to be cooked on the lowest possible heat setting so that the temperature of the mixture comes up slowly. Allow it to come to a near simmer. The most important thing is to stir and scrape the bottom of the pan constantly. Since the mixture is very high in milk solids as well as sugar, it has a tendency to catch, which will give the entire batch an off or a burnt taste. In a few minutes, you will notice that the mixture in the pan has thickened enough to coat the spatula. This is the sign. Ta-da! Our condensed milk is ready. Yes, believe it or not, it really is this simple. Take it off the heat and turn it into another bowl to cool. This recipe yields around 550 grams of condensed milk. You can store this in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 2 weeks or in the deep freezer for up to 2 months. I do hope you'll give this recipe a go. It really won't disappoint you. So with more such content, I'll see you in the next one.